So I did both an Instagram and a YouTube poll to help me decide which cover planner I was going to be using for my One Book July. And I got some really interesting feedback. Some people wanted me to use the weeks because a lot of people are using the Stalogy. The only thing about using the weeks that I was a little concerned about, sorry about the noise in the background, that's my son, was I thought it would probably be a little bit difficult to actually do like a bullet journal style in my weeks. And so because the theme is bullet journal, I decided to go with the B6 Stalogy. So, in conjunction with that, I also did purchase the Ryder Carroll, the bullet journal method. And I'm going to be reading through this book and kind of gleaning information that I think will be important and will apply to my bullet journal method, because I mean, I've sort of over the years like picked, at things that other people were doing. I want to say maybe I saw some of his YouTube videos quite a while back, a few years back. And maybe some of the things that I have done in here had something to do with, actually seeing that video. So I'm excited and curious to really see how things go as the month progresses. So my plan is to have a weekly, at least once a week, I'm going to do a weekly update on information that I have found helpful for me in here and how I'm actually applying it to my planning. So my very first update video will be the first week of July, and I'm not really sure if it might be on Wednesday. We'll see. But I'll kind of go through how I'm setting this up. And I do have one caveat to my One Book July. I just wanted to mention that I do need to actually use two. I've already broken the rules. But with work, I really need to have confidentiality. And because of that, I'm using my B6 Apunto for work only. And so that's all that's in here is just work stuff. There's no like personal planning related anything in here. So that will be separate because I don't generally put specifics of work stuff in my personal planner. It's all in here. So so that's my only one caveat. Other than that, for personal planning, I am using this. I am only using one actual pen, and this is the one that I've chosen. This is my favorite. You guys, I have so many pens. And and I had originally seen this, I think, on Instagram, quite some time ago. And I was like, oh, I'm going to try it. And I think I found like a 4-pack on eBay. And this is like the smoothest writing pen. Now, it did come with like a gel ink. I don't know if that was a roller ball, or I'm not very pen savvy, but I did change it to, and this is a Thule. I'm not sure how you say that, but this is one of their refills that they have, and it is definitely a gel ink, and you can see it's like super fine point. Let me just see if I can find a page. Yeah, so I have like fat handwriting, and it's just notes about work. You can see it allows me to write skinnier because I have big handwriting, which is why I love the B6 so much. But having like a fine tip at least maybe helps me stay in the boxes a little bit better. So I am liking it. So so that's the pen that I'm using. I'm just keeping it in here and crying because all my other pens are going to be neglected this month. I will also have, I'm going to have a Mildliner in here as well. I don't really consider that a pen. There go my doggies. And, but yeah, because I basically, as you saw, I just right now, and we'll see how things change, I kind of basically work off like a checklist in my life right now. I've had past videos talking about it. So I am interested, like I said, to see what I learn in here, because really I'm in my planning right now, especially in this super busy season of my life. I really need it to be simple because I don't have the time for it to be super complicated. So that's what I'm really excited and hopeful to glean out of this, is how to simplify my planning process. And in that, with doing the One Book July, the reason why I'm challenging myself to do it is because I feel like I really need to pare down my planning mess. Yeah, I'm a hot mess. I don't even know. I have so many covers, which I decided recently that I'm going to be destashing a bunch, so that I can just put that money back in the bank. My husband needs a new truck, and I figured this is the perfect opportunity and excuse for me to just pare down. And so in doing this One Book July, I'm kind of excited to see where that leads me in my thinking and how it could possibly help me to just shrink everything back down and just kind of stick with goals that I've had that I've totally failed at. And we'll see where that leads me. I'm not really sure at this point, but I'm excited to see the journey and the process as I go. So thank you guys for joining me. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. And I will see you next week when I do my very first update on my One Book July in my B6 Stalogy. Stay tuned. Bye.